End of days. What could have been? The apocalypse. The end of the world. That's this topic. What will happen at the end of days? Will it end in fire and blood? Or will it end with a whimper? With men slowly dying out until we come to the last man, who matches both the last man in expectation and the last man in reality. The Nietzschean expectation of the last man. What is this? What is the apocalypse? Why do we care? Why does it haunt our minds so much? People want to have a sense of eschatology, the way the world will end. Will it end in victory for humanity, or will it end in the death of humanity and the rise of something else? We live in a current era of an age of a fear of machines, a fear of machine intelligence that will replace humanity and subsume humanity and murder its forebears. Why does this haunt us? We want everything to be tightly knit, tightly wrapped into a package that shows the way the world should be. But the world isn't that simple. The Apocalypse by John talks about this. The Apocalypse of John. It talks about a story of Christ ascendant. Him appearing to John, John worshiping him. And when he sees John, he says, write down everything you see. And he shows him an amazing, wonderful, terrible entirety of the entire image of what could have been, or what was and is to come. This drives up memories, and this raises people's awareness to a new level. The story of the apocalypse is a mythic one. Nobody knows how the world will end. Nobody knows the appointed time when the world will end. Some people think that humanity will be lulled into sleep and then slowly killed. Some people think that human leaders will be so short-sighted that they will enter in an apocalyptic war, all because they want to expand land, expand territory, expand power, or hide from the issues that are plaguing their societies. War, death, sickness, the man on the white horse. All of these are aspects of the apocalypse that come in different ways. The conqueror who conquers nations, who rules for 1,000 years. Some people imagine this as the Antichrist. Some people imagine this as Christ's rule over all nations for 1,000 years. The interpretation, who knows? But we know this. The end of days will end humanity. Whether it brings something new or whether it closes the book on intelligent life is something that we all have to acknowledge. Humans don't like thinking of the end. When we die, we fundamentally think the world is ending because our world is ending. As we live, as we are born, as we are young, we believe the world is young, full of life, full of wonder and opportunity. But as we settle and age, we fundamentally believe that the world is decaying. We see the flaws in the world. We see the issues in the world. And we fail to recognize that the world will spin without us. I truly believe we are entering a new age, an age of reason, an age of new spirituality, an age of new discovery, where humans figure out more about themselves than they have in the past thousands of years. And they learn how to create what God made them to create. When you think of the apocalypse, don't think of just the end of the world. Think of new beginnings. Think of peace. Think of the hope for a better future. Because as something ends, something is reborn. And as the old world passes away, the new world comes in. So think of that when you think of the apocalypse.